trains and sewing machine.
What up, folks? MSU Killers with some team deathmatch on Cracked using the G11 since I just unlocked it, like, I don't know, a couple games ago. And I slapped on the low-powered scope because I had no idea what it was, and it sounded like a good idea at the time. Now I really don't use any of the sights. I just use the iron sights on this, but I didn't even know what it looked like when I zoomed in. That's why I just like kind of stared at the wall there for a minute. I was like, oh, it's an interesting looking sight. I didn't even actually know where the bullets went on that side. I had to kind of shoot at somebody first to figure it out. They go to the tip of the triangle, a little like point there. And I will say though, this gun is a beast, absolute ownage. It's a 3-burst gun. However, the spread on this thing is extremely small. They pretty much all go in a straight line. Unlike the counterpart M16, the other 3-burst gun in this game, where the spread is much more random. You are more likely to hit all 3 bullets at long range with this than you will with the M16. It has the same power. It had a crap load of ammo to start with. Like, I'm not using scavenger or anything. It was at 148 out of like 180 rounds. Like, you get a lot of ammo with this gun, so you can do some damage with this thing if you get set up right. Playing with everyone that I normally play with. I got Mustard Tiger, Swordsman, all the usual faces, and a couple other guys. But this area on Cracked is by far the most important area on the map on any game mode. Demolition, there's a bomb right under me where I'm looking now, like right underneath this window. Oh, there's a good idea of the range. Right there with this thing, and how accurate it is. I got 2 bursts into that guy, 1, 2. The fire rate for the burst, there isn't a lot of time in between those bursts too. You can get those bursts out pretty quick. But there's a demolition bomb right underneath this, so I'm assuming there's a search bomb. I don't play search, but I'm guessing the search bomb's right there that you can see. You can see the B domination flag is right on the middle of that hill, in between what I'll call the middle building or the long building right there. I'm looking at it now. That's where the B domination flag is. I haven't played any headquarters on this map, but I'm gonna go out on a pretty big limb and say that there's a headquarters in this building, probably on the 2nd floor somewhere. Right here is where I usually am in this building, because I can see the majority of the map from up here when I look out, and a lot of people tend to flock to that building where I just shot that guy from. So usually I'm sitting up on those stairs and looking out that way. But I do, you can cover, if you go up to the top and you look out the window, you can see the back spawn by A. If you come over to the downstairs and you look, or you can do it from upstairs or downstairs at that back window there on the 2nd floor, or from up top next to that desk that's in front of me. You can turn around, you can see the back spawn. If you come up here, you can see into that building right there, into that middle red building, which people like to sit in. And like you'll see in this video in a minute here, I'll see somebody run in there and I'll just unload on them through the wall. Yeah, right here you can see that back spawn, which they're running to, not from. I don't know why, but so this building, you can control a good portion of the map from inside this building here. It's key to control this building in every game type. And yeah, get blown up by a grenade. That's actually my only death for the other team. I died once more, but because I killed myself because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. You'll see that fail later on. Oh, haven't uploaded a commentary in a little bit here. It's been a while. A week or so now. I've uploaded a couple of short clips or whatnot. I had if you haven't seen those yet, I had a triple Valkyrie rocket kill on grid, and I got this funny clip where these kids were just stupid. And they didn't know how to throw grenades, so they kept throwing the grenades like way over my head, and then they were just climbing up the ladder, which I was staring at, and like they started throwing the grenades, so I just went prone, stared at the ladder, and I'd throw them over my head and then climb up the ladder and die. And I go on like a nice 6 or 7 kill streak off of that, which is kind of funny. I uploaded that yesterday. But what I'm doing here, this is pretty much a textbook TDM strategy to get a good score for TDM. Right here, yeah, I see the guy in the building and just start unloading into it. Because of how much ammo this gun gives you. Excuse me. And I picked up the ammo from when I died earlier, so I got even more. So, but yeah, this is pretty much textbook what you want to do if you want to do good in here. Oh, right there you can actually see the back of the other spawn from right there, looking down the middle over the B-Down flag. Like I said, this building is just, it's important. If you can control this building, you'll do well in pretty much every game mode. And as you can see, the majority of my team is in this building. What else I have for you guys? I got a couple of headquarters videos I'm gonna upload coming up. Headquarters is kind of what me and the guys have been deciding to play so far. It's level up way quick. I'm averaging like 10 to 15,000 XP around. Depending on challenges. If I don't get any challenges, I can get like 10 or 12,000 XP still. You can get insane. You can get a really good set of kills and really good score doing those. They don't take too long, longer than in the your 6 to 8 minute team deathmatch, but not too long. You can kind of control how long it is by just capping out the last HQ or pouring out some kills, which we do every once in a while. And that just seems to be kind of what everyone has enjoyed so far. But one of the things we've been doing lately, though, kind of bothers me a little bit, but whatever, I have fun doing it. We've been passing on more organized teams right now. One of the things that we seem to struggle with the most is our organization. Just, I don't know, it just seems like from time to time, people just, like, the guys we play with in our team, like me and Swordsman, like the usual guys that we play with, it just seems like they kind of lose track of what's going on, and they just kind of everyone on the team just kind of loses that whole teamwork mentality, and it just kind of turns into everyone kind of doing their own thing, and with like one person trying to still working for the objective. Which can get kind of frustrating sometimes, but we're working on it. We're working on trying to get our communication better and our focus on, playing the objective all the way through. And even teams that aren't like organized teams, like just groups of randoms, have been able to either beat us or give us one hell of a fight, which should never happen. I mean, if there's 6 of us and a group of randoms comes in, or split screeners or whatever, it shouldn't even be a contest at this point. So we're working on that, and it's getting better. But so I'll post those 2 headquarters videos up in a little bit here, and I don't know. I'm getting ready to prestige again. Get my 2nd prestige. I haven't been able to play as much as I wanted to. Oh, look at that random headshot through the wall. That's right. That's just what I said. This gun is awesome. If you haven't gotten it, either because you didn't buy the other assault rifles or because you didn't like 3-burst guns, buy this gun anyway, and just don't use the sights on it. Just use the iron sights, because the iron sights are awesome. They're kind of like the Enfield, I want to say. They're really easy to use. But don't use the variable zoom. I have a funny. If you guys want me to, I will post it. I have in my computer a game of Team Deathmatch, I think on Cracked, where I try to use the variable zoom scope on the G11. Don't do that. This gun is still awesome, and you'll still do good with it. If you want a good laugh, go ahead and use the variable zoom, but that's about all it's good for. It was not easy to use, and I didn't wield my best game, but I kept it anyway just because I figured you guys might want to see that. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see a variable zoom G11 game, and I'll throw that up there before I get those headquarters games up. That's the final score, 17-2, and I will catch you all later with those headquarters games and possibly a variable zoom G11 game. I will see you all later. Thumbs up the video, leave me a comment, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Later, folks.